man, made man in the building. Y'all already know how I get down. We talking boxing, always going down here on Main Man Made Man's Boxing. Want to get on here real quick because it seems like we got some movement going down at 135 pounds. I'm sure y'all have been seeing the news out there in the headlines of the newly announced agreement between Jorge Linares and Javier Fortuna. They have came to some sort of agreement for terms, and it's supposed to be going down August the 28th on DAZN. You know what I mean? Good fight, right? Very, very good fight, man. This answers a lot of questions down at 135 pounds on, what was going to happen, who was going to fight who. We've been hearing a lot of stories in different directions. It's been going in ever since the return of Devin Haney coming back to becoming world champion again. And Ryan Garcia with his positions of, not wanting to fight for less money on how's things going to keep on progressing. Well, here you have it. When the smoke is all clear, we got Jorge Linares and Javier Fortuna. Good for both men, man. I'm really good for this fight, man, because Javier Fortuna, he's been sitting around trying to figure out when his next fight was going to come. I guess we just got to start from the beginning to explain this. And the thing is, this all comes from Devin Haney. Devin Haney is now going to be facing Luke Campbell, right? Devin Haney is the WBC champion. Devin Haney gets injured. So, of course, they were going to fight for that. They were going to elevate Devin Haney. They made him the diamond champion or something like that, or champion in recess is what they called it. And his WBC was going to go into a fight with Javier Fortuna and Luke Campbell. Devin Haney comes back, says, look, I'm healed. Coronavirus has happened. With all of the time that's passing, I'll be able to come back and defend my title. So Devin Haney is now named champion again. Devin Haney comes back and he's taking Luke Campbell. Very easy fight to make. Both men fight for DAZN. They fight for Eddie Hearn. So it's a real politically easy fight to make. Hold on one second, fight fans. Let me get a different screen pulled up just so y'all can kind of follow me a little better. Hold on. Yeah, man. It's crazy how this whole situation played out. Hold on one second. Let's just look at the quick, the boxing rankings real quick. Yeah, so as you can see here, Javier Fortuna is at number 1. Luke Campbell is at number 2. Ryan Garcia number 3. So Devin Haney is the champion. He will be going into a voluntary defense against Luke Campbell. So at first, it was going to be Luke Campbell versus Javier Fortuna. So Luke Campbell is now out the picture because he's fighting Haney. So that leaves Javier Fortuna with no opponent. Now, he stated that he was going off because he had some sort of agreement from the WBC. His promoter was going off. They were kicking up dust. We won our fight. Man, Devin Haney, I'm the champ. You know what I'm saying? I'm the champ in this thing, and y'all going to fight when I tell you to fight. So Javier Fortuna got left in the ring, in the win. So now the news has started to break that Ryan Garcia here, number 3, was moving in the direction of number 5, Jorge Linares, because Jorge Linares and Ryan Garcia, according to at the beginning of the year, Ryan Garcia told everybody his next 3 fights were going to be Jorge Linares, Luke Campbell, and then he was going to be ready for Gervonta Tank Davis. So everyone was expecting a fight between Jorge Linares and Ryan Garcia. Now, coronavirus occurs. So Ryan Garcia is not saying he's taking no pay cuts. Not going to do it. Not to mention Jorge Linares is stuck over in Asia and he's having a traveling problem. So right now, Jorge Linares and Ryan Garcia ain't lining up too well. He's crying about money. On top of that, he's not willing to take no shorts. And this guy cannot travel right now. So they say, hey, we'll push this down, Ryan Garcia and Jorge Linares, until September. So this leaves Jorge Linares with nothing to do. So now they made Jorge Linares and Javier Fortuna to fight now. Now, the thing is this, and this is what we be saying about Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, who's already in a beautiful position, and don't get me wrong, he's number 3 in the WBC, yet he's number 2 in the WBA. But Robert Easter Jr. is no longer at 135 pounds, who's in number 1. So he's technically by default number 1, which puts him right under the WBA regular champion, which does have a mandatory in Gervonta Tank Davis. So technically he's already in position. If the WBA calls a mandatory fight between for Tank Davis's title, they can possibly today call Ryan Garcia. But of course, we know the politics of boxing. That ain't going to happen, right? Ain't going to happen. So he's already in a really, really good position right here. Not to mention Ryan Garcia is a popular fighter. He can sit back and say, hey, I'll just wait for Javier Fortuna and Jorge Linares to get their business over, and maybe I'll call out the winner of that. But however, the winner of that, Javier Fortuna and Linares, will be in position to take on the winner of Devin Haney versus Luke Campbell, which is for an actual world title, which means if they're smart, Javier Fortuna or Jorge Linares, if they're smart, they try to put some pressure on the WBC to call a fight with Devin Haney right here. Now, this works out good, in my opinion, for Devin Haney, because Devin Haney is now in a situation where he has fighters looking for him. You dig? Instead of being that dude as a champion running around like a little groupie, looking for fights to get made, man, somebody got to fight me. You fight me. You fight me. Devin now is being treated as a champion, where he has fighters that's got to fight through the ranks to get at him. And that's good for young Devin, because now he should be able to feel actually like a champion. He ain't the one running around, got to beg for fights, because these cats got to now mix it up for a chance at him. So that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's real cool. That's real cool. So my thing is Javier Fortuna and Jorge Linares. I mean, yeah, they can go after Ryan because Ryan may be the name and all of that other jazz. But, you know, at the end of the day, a world title is a world title, fam. And I think if they're smart, that's the direction that they should go in all day. All right, let's get to the actual fight. All right, let's get to the fight. Let me just clear this screen off real quick. Boom. So this was going to be a hell of a fight, man. I'm really looking towards to this fight. Let me check out the comments before I move on. And, man, at least Fortuna didn't duck. Yeah, man, exactly. Fortuna been wanting that shot, bro. And given where Fortuna and Jorge Linares is at in their careers, bro, they both need this fight. They both need this fight. Them two dudes, man, Slim, they both have shared their ups and downs in their careers. Real spill. Both of them are fighters that are full of heart, full of fucking heart. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna kind of get into one of their styles real quick. Give me 1 second, and I get right back to y'all. Give me 1 second. Let's start off first off with hold on. Let's start off with Jorge Linares. What Jorge Linares will bring to a fight with Javier Fortuna: fast hands, fast feet. Jorge Linares throws his hands with extreme speed and precision. You know what I'm saying? Speed and he throws very, very fast. That's one of his best attributes is his hand speed, which would have made it a real interesting fight with Ryan Garcia. But his hand speed is fast. He got fast feet. He knows how to move. Now, of course, his footwork wasn't nearly as good as Vasyl Lomachenko's when he fought Vasyl Lomachenko. Lomachenko beat him squarely on footwork, but he does have good feet. When he's known most of the time in Jorge Linares' career, he's always was the smaller man coming up, fighting the bigger man. And he always had the hand speed advantage. There's always been questions about his power. There's always been questions about his chin. He's been stopped in the first round. But when it comes to his hand speed, that was always his number one and most notable thing. Now, his chin, questionable. Got stopped in the first round. Now, I don't, in the his last fight against Cano, I believe that he just jumped up to 140, and his chin has always had questions anyway, and he jumped up to 140 just a little too fast, bro. Just a little too fast. And what was that fight? Hold on 1 second. Let me check something. What was that fight that he had? Let me check something. What was that fight? The fight that he was in. All right, when he fought, what was the guy? What was the guy that stopped him in the first round? No. I'm sorry. When he fought Antonio DeMarco. When Jorge Linares fought Antonio DeMarco, he got stopped in that fight. But in that fight, he was coming up in weight, and that was his first fight at the class, and he went in there with hard-hitting Antonio DeMarco. This wasn't like when DeMarco fought Adrian Bronner, and he was the smaller man. DeMarco was the much bigger man. And it was shown in it. It was questioning Jorge Linares fought his ass off in that fight. All the way up to the 11th round. He got cut in that fight. The hand speed was winning rounds. But he couldn't carry that power. And he took on too much too soon at that weight class. And that was against Antonio DeMarco. So, and that was at lightweight. That was at what, 35? That was his first fight at 35. Came right behind and got stopped again. You know what I mean? He's been stopped plenty of times. But then after he got stopped that last time, he went on like a 13-fight winning streak. And he started to get used to the weight, and then he earned his name. Most importantly, the reason he earned his name is because he held off the UK invasion at 135 pounds. See, he held off certain fighters when they tried to put Anthony Corolla, put him up in there. He beat him back to back. Then he turned around and he beat Luke Campbell, who they've been trying to get Luke Campbell that title shot. I mean, that title for forever. Look how much he stays in position. But he beat Luke Campbell and he fended off the UK invasion. And that's where he earned his stripes in those 3 fights at that weight class until Vasyl Lomachenko came. But Jorge Linares is a damn good fighter. Fights with a lot of heart, got a lot of respect for him. He won some, he lost some. Chin is questionable. Power is questionable. He just does not carry it up, bro. He just don't carry it up. Just don't happen. Now, if you let me see something real quick. If you look at my man Javier Fortuna. Now, Javier Fortuna, he's another dude who likes to brawl. He's another dude, he's a fighter. He's another fighter. You know what I mean? The good thing I think he gets the edge over Linares is that he's shorter with a shorter reach and he likes to go to the inside. Linares, similar to Ryan Garcia, likes to fight measured, meaning that he likes to keep his arms out there. He likes to fight at a certain distance. And he feels comfortable fighting at a better distance because he has long arms and he has good extension. So he prefers to fight at distance. As for Javier Fortuna, well, he goes in the guts. He'll lead off with a couple hooks. After that, he's down to brawl back and forth with you. And most of the times, to a fault. It can be said to a fault. And that's some of the things, like when you think about his fight with Robert Easter Jr., fuck that, I gave it to Javier Fortuna. I thought that he fought Robert Easter Jr. to fight short as always, and he beat Robert Easter Jr. on the inside. His fight with Adrian Granados didn't understand that. But even in that fight, sucked into a brawl. Most of Javier Fortuna's highlights, you look through him, they're brawls, bro. He's a brawler. So this in most brawlers' cases, in most brawlers' careers, you win some, you lose some. And that's no different for Javier Fortuna. You win some, you lose some. Former champion. Fought his way to get finally back into position. Thought he got robbed of the Robert Easter situation. Thought he was getting screwed over in this situation. But now, sky's open, and Javier Fortuna is right back into contention. All he got to do is get past Jorge Linares. And then he could possibly get that Devin Haney shot. That's what's up, man. That's why I'm happy for these two fighters. Because, you know, they took losses. A lot of people written them off. A lot of people still write them off, especially when Jorge Linares' case. I still would have liked to see Jorge Linares versus Mikey Garcia. When Mikey Garcia was the WBC champion at 35, he was calling out Jorge Linares before Lomachenko. But Lomachenko came up and got the fight, though. You know? So this is an interesting situation. Now, I'm going to say this, and I don't want to be, you know, ragging on young Ryan, but, you know, De La Hoya was saying they got De La Hoya out in recent quotes. Matter of fact, I even got the quote right here. Hold on. And I ain't saying it's the reason. I'm just saying Oscar De La Hoya came out recently. I saw Linares train the other day. He sent the video over, and he looks like a machine. He looks incredible. Really, really. According to Oscar De La Hoya, we have to do our job as promoters and make sure we match him up perfectly with guys like Linares, with that are going to take him to the next level. Remember, this is when they were planning on hopefully doing the Linares and Ryan Garcia fight. Well, I mean, was Linares looking a little too incredible for a young 21-year-old Ryan? Too much too soon? Too much too soon. Now, truth be told, I give the edge to Ryan Garcia. I think Ryan Garcia can beat Jorge Linares. Jorge Linares, like I say, full of heart, good fighter, but the power. Just that power, man, and then that chin. I think Ryan Garcia, who likes to fight with full extension, I think he beats Jorge Linares. I think he possibly stops Jorge Linares. But we got to see it, and it still would have been a good test. And I hope it still happens this way because Ryan still needs a test. Ryan still needs a test. Let's see what y'all saying, Fight Fam. Let's see what y'all saying. Cuzzo, what's up with you, man? I'm going to reach out to you, fam. I'm going to reach out. What's up, family? What's going on with you, man? Salute to the fam that's coming on through, man. Salute to your Black Star Sports in the building. What's up, homie? Lawrence, what's going on, family? What's up with you, homie? Just talking this new breaking thing, man, at 35. Looking forward to this one right here, Lawrence. This is going to be a good fight, fam. This is going to be a real good fight, bro. This is going to be a really good scrap with both men in their careers, the hunger, the grit that's going to be taken stylistically with these two, bro, and knowing what's all at stake, bro. This is going to be a good fight, man. This is going to possibly be, I'm guessing, in Eddie Hearn's backyard because it's going to be in August. And I just recently heard that they just moved Dillian White and Alexander Povetkin to late August. So I'm guessing all of this is going to be going together, possibly in the backyard of Eddie Hearn, right? But still, like I say, bro, good fight, man. And I'm looking forward to this one, fam. Looking forward to this one. Tyrese in the building. What's up with you, man? What's going on? What's going on, man? What's up with you? Linares will beat Ryan. I know that's right, man. Crying Ryan about 200K for a fight, for a give me fight. Yeah, he won 200K for a give me fight. He should have took that shit, bro. I mean, he should have took it, especially if it was going to be this. You know what I mean? But they saying Linares couldn't travel. Whatever the case may be, Ryan still should have took that July date just for the exposure alone. Would it have gave him astronomical numbers? Possibly not. Like I said, look at Shakur the other day. He didn't pull in a zillion fans, right? But at the end of the day, it was his day. It was his day. And whoever you put on that day is still more valuable than just sitting around doing nothing. Trying to take a superstar position before you even become a superstar. You feel me? So it is what it is, man. But this is going to be a scrap right here. Jorge Linares versus Javier Fortuna. Javier Fortuna now should be satisfied, bro. I've been seeing Javier on the recent interviews, man. He been going all champ. He ain't been having it, man. He been letting it be known. I want my shit. They better get me straight. And they got him straight. So this is all good, man. Jorge Linares and Javier Fortuna. Damn, Ryan Garcia. Let me just check one thing before we get out of here. Let me go over to I want this to be, let me just see what the hell scared Oscar so much from Jorge Linares. Let's see. What has Jorge been doing? He says he's seen the training visit. He's scared young Ryan. What has he done? Watch your ears, fam. Watch your ears. Oh, this is what's been scaring Ryan. Is this been scaring Ryan right here? Oh, these are the videos that's been scaring Ryan. These are the training videos. Oh, okay. Oh, this is why Oscar's been worried. Oh, he says he's been worried. Let's see. Oh, this is why Oscar's been worried. Hey, he always was a hard worker, man. Always was a hard worker. Jorge Linares is getting ready, man. And it's been getting ready. Look at this here, man. Hey, kid, you want to fight? Yes, are we fighting for belts or followers? Oh, shit. No, Ryan, maybe in 2 years. God, the protection plan. 4-time world champion, says Jorge Linares. He wanted Ryan, man. He wanted. He trying to accuse them of protecting the young boy, man. The young boy said, I need more money. I need more followers. I got to wait till my time. I'll wait till September so I can fight next to my big bro Canelo. You know, I'll just chill on now. But Jorge, like, man, I want that work. So it is what it is. Keep your eyes to the prize on this one right here, fight fans. And let's just keep on checking for this fight. This should be an exciting fight. August 28th on DAZN. Javier Fortuna versus Jorge Linares. Much love to the fam out there. Thumbs up on the way out if you did not hit it on the way in. Much love to the fam, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's coming in late, check the playback, man, all day. And salute to the fam over at Main Man Made Man's Boxing Forum all day. And to the next one. Peace out.